Yes, over exuberant person.
Yes, Trimmer it is. Social media manager for BTS.
Ah, excellent. Someone in power. Good, good. Would you say you're, like, in charge of BTS or one of the people in charge of BTS?
I'm in charge of this entire social media platform.
Ah, excellent. So you're culpable.
In?
Yes, for BTS.
I, out of character, don't know the meaning of the word culpable.
Oh.
Let's keep rolling. No,
and
neither do you. Neither do you in character. Yes, exactly.
Yes, I'm very culpable.
Oh no!
At which point, the hologram just kind of tries to place his hand. He's like, excellent. This is perfect.
All ports open.
Fire up the marshals, hail Major Tom, and go across the universe because it's time for Big Time Space!
One level.
Hey, welcome to Big Time Space, a comedy, sci-fi, actual play stream presented by the All Ports Open Network. We follow BTS, the galaxy's biggest ego in pop and rock music, on tour, and the exploits of their stage and ship crew as they clean up their messes, pay off their debts, and try to keep them alive. We are a collaborative show that involves you, the audience, the chat. So if you're watching this later on the YouTubes, you can watch us live on Twitch Wednesdays at 7. Nope, that's the wrong night of the week for me. 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. If you're watching this live, though, we'd love to get you involved there in the chat. We'll have some prompts as we go. Also, I did invite people that want to tweet about the show on the Twitters. You can tweet things like names of random NPCs and stuff, and we'll try to incorporate them in the show and thank you. Also, if you do that live during the show, I probably won't catch it, though, so we'll use it next time. However, if you do it and put in the chat that you did it during the show, we'll name it. And if you want to just make up fake Big Time Space hashtags throughout the show and put those in the chat, we'll also call and shout those out. So we'll just basically try to involve the chat however possible we can as we go. All right. Last time on Big Time Space, we had our first adventure. We met our three crewmates, Jody, Greg, and Trim Raju, as they faced their greatest threat yet, which was robot fish bureaucracy. This week we have a very special guest with us, as you can see on the screen with your eyes. That's Mr. Chris Szumski.
Me.
Yeah,
Hey.
nope.
No.
It's not. Okay, could be. Mr. Chris Szumski, how are you, Chris?
I'm happy to be here as a guest for an episode or however long I'm around.
Or
never know.
However long you're around, you never know.
If the players immediately murder me in a fit of pique, who knows?
Bang! You're dead.
We're not a murdering group, I don't think.
Well, you don't know Jody that well. How do you think he gets all his parts?
The dark past.
We will introduce.
No, don't restart the computer. No. Sorry.
Oh God. Okay, we're gonna. How about this? We're not gonna name names. Somebody, there might have been some technical difficulties before the show with computers, someone's computers. And so, one of us, it could be any of the five of us, could just vanish at any point. If that happens, we will deal with it. Luckily, if it happens, we are set up. Oh, it did happen. Oh.
Blame Jody, dude.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna start the show off a little differently than we have the last few weeks. We're gonna meet our cast and crew as we had, and we're gonna do it by jumping straight into the confessional booths. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and meet our cast and their characters. And I won't be able to call out who it is beforehand because the chat is really big in the middle of the screen. I don't know if y'all noticed that.
It's enormous.
It is. I'm gonna fix that real quick because I just guessed the size poorly.
You guessed wrong, buddy.
I should be able to fix that though. So is that better? Oh, now there's just no chat. Well, people will have to chat and then it'll come back. It just reset the chat box. I think. Yeah, there we go.
I mean, I've gotten this far without the chat. I think we can do it.
Someone in the chat said Cooner. Hashtag it was Cooner. That's Mosberg. Hashtag it was Cooner. All right, let's jump into the confessional booth with someone that could be Cooner. We don't know yet. Let's see. There he is. Oh, there we go. Now Ashton's in the confessional booth. Oh my goodness, you are.
Okay.
Hi, Ashton. Why don't you introduce yourself briefly and then introduce your character to us, and we'll do the bit.
Power Bottoms. My name is Ashton, and I'm on Twitter at popsicle_Mike. And also, I'm watching Olympic figure skating while this is going on.
And that's why you forgot your normal opening about having IBS and whatnot.
I do have IBS. Oh, I'll do that intro real quick.
Oh.
What is going on, Power Bottoms? Welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. I have IBS, and that's okay. Today I'm Ashton. Anyway, yeah. So I am playing Greg Comet's G-Spot to his friends. And he's just a cool dad.
He's just a cool dad. All right, so why don't you go ahead now? Why doesn't Greg give the confessional room? What's been happening in the world of Greg G-Spot comments since the last episode?
Me on the spot here. I don't think that I've been doing a lot. I mean, I've been grilling. I've been talking to my sons. I've been sitting in my chair.
You know what? Can you tell us? We heard something was special was going on with one of your sons. Can you just tell us?
My son Steven, is an Olympic figure skater.
It's amazing.
So I'm just it's just gonna be on in the background. We're just gonna see when he pops up. I'm very proud of my boy. He goes to Harvard. Marvard.
Can you tell us a little bit of? Is it Marvard? Bruno Marvard?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So can you tell us what the Olympics are like in 20XD6 or whatever year this is?
Yeah, so it's a lot like the old Olympics, but this one has a lot more less of the winter aspect because of climate change, and also
space climate.
Yeah, the space climate. Okay. Did you not know?
No, I know. Sorry.
The space climate makes things really hard. Like it's not. I don't know if you know this. It's not cold in space. It's actually it's almost like what's the word? Like if you leave the oven open after you baked a cake. Or you're standing near a grill and you feel like the heat, it's actually quite hot because of all the fire that is in space.
Amazing. All right, well, we've learned a little bit what's been going on with Greg since the last episode of this show. Let's switch over to Jody, played by Riley. I'm in a weird position in the upper corner. I got to fix that. But Riley, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we'll jump into your character.
Hi there. My name is Riley Coyote, and I am playing Jody the Roadie. I am the creative director for Afterthought Committee, and currently I'm crowdfunding. If you want to check out a double feature zine for Zine Month, you can head to afterthought.games. I don't know why my thing on the screen here. Oh, here we go. Moving around. Wrong one.
I also
All
linked
right.
that
Better.
there in the chat, afterthought.games, for folks who definitely should check it out.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just going to put that somewhere over here.
There we go. Fabulous. Boom. All right, so Jody, just tell us a little bit what's going on with Jody. What's going on with Jody?
Well, I mean, I still haven't left the booth since the last question you asked, but, I have been thinking that I'd really like to get something to eat. Do you guys have a craft table around here? I'm usually the one that sets that up for folks, but,
I thought you all were providing a craft table. We met the food person before.
Oh, well, then I better get to work. Hold on. And I'm going to stand up and try to make my way out of the booth.
Fabulous. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I'm going to make food for everybody.
All right, so we got, next up, we got our boy Connor in the confessional booth. Connor, introduce yourself for us, bud.
Hey, I'm Connor Castile. I am the club kid of New York City, and I'm missing the reopening of my favorite club to be here.
We love you for it.
I don't, but let's go.
All right. Okay, so then fine. And you play, by the way, you play.
Trem Raduz Raduz.
The pronunciation is ambiguous.
It's so the whole thing is he's from a species that like shifts through time.
Right.
So it's like very like stop motion. So their language, they happen to have certain letters that just don't translate well.
Makes a lot of sense. Yeah. All right. Trim, tell us what's been going on with Trim. What's been going on with Trim since the last time you were in here?
Oh, everything has been going fabulous for me. I've just been keeping up on my feeds, creating more content to push out for BTS. Just absolutely amazing. So glad to be here, honestly.
So you must be.
I really feel like.
Oh God.
Yes, I really feel like there's nothing that'd be more in line with the algorithm than this.
Awesome. You must be super excited about BTS's upcoming big show.
So excited.
Yeah. You're like constantly pushing out the details about it on social.
Of course I am. Yeah. And he like immediately like sends out an email blast.
All right, sweet. Okay, let's get out of the confessional booth. Get everybody back here on the screen. Soon enough, we'll be meeting our guest character for the week. Actually, really soon. All right. As I said, this is episode 2. Actually, I didn't say this part. A king appears, as you saw on the scroll. Last time, the mighty spaceship, Everything Ghosts. By the way, shout out to Riley for the like super cool art ad for this episode. Like,
the Troika art?
Yeah, the Troika art that you put out there. That was freaking.
That's the alternate cover, the limited edition cover.
Oh, nice! It
works perfectly for us.
It does. Yeah, it was a sweet tweet. Oh, God. All right. This is episode 2. A king appears, and when we last left the Everything Ghosts, it had just escaped from robot fish bureaucracy and entered back into regular space for the next spot on BTS's tour, Grand Tour. And the other thing that happened, of course, is that the Interstellar reality TV crew had arrived to start filming. And so now your ship is hurtling towards, at a probably mediocre at best pace, speed, hurtling towards a planet. As you all, like, I don't know if any of you are actually in the... on the bridge still, or what moment. Maybe you all still kind of are in that area from the events of the last episode.
I'm in my chair.
Right. I assume Greg, thank God, for the purposes of our audience, Greg has a chair on the bridge, so someone is always on the bridge. Because otherwise, I don't know what we would do.
Oh God.
Yeah, but and so like on the sort of the bridge screen, we see space in front of the everything ghosts as y'all are heading towards this planet, and as you're approaching the planet, there's like all of these gigantic space billboards. Oh, I have not been calling out all the 1,000,001 hashtags in the chat because I did not expect.
There are so many.
That apparently Lone Ranger has too much free time.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Lone Ranger.
By their loan.
Make sure all.
Just kidding. You know I love you.
Make sure all of those tweets go on actual Twitter. All those hashtags, I mean, go on actual Twitter. All of them. Anyway, as you guys are hurtling towards the planet, you see all these giant space billboards, like huge space billboards that say a bunch of different things about the planet that you all are approaching, which is Edgimon. Edgimon, a pretty unique planet, which we'll get to. And there's a few different ones. There's a couple for an upcoming concert from none other than the biggest ego in space rock music, Big Time Space. And in fact, it says Edgimon's final concert, ? On it. And it says the name of the venue where this concert is. And I would like the chat to help us out by feeding us the name of the venue for the concert as we keep going here. And then we'll grab one of them and use it. But there's another space billboard that says on it, it's one of those workplace accident signs, but it says 1,766,823,991 revolutions since the last full planet explosion. So you guys are heading towards this planet when the ship's alert alarms start going off again. Hey, thanks to the new follower, Kitty Daddy #1, which is amazing. Love it. Thanks for the follow. I caught it that time. Y'all see that? I did good. Actually saw it happen, could read it, said it out loud.
Set yourself a cookie aside there.
And
for the later.
Knew something else. I think it said subscription. I couldn't read that one as clearly. Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, brown alert.
Brown alert. Brown alert. Brown alert. It's the same thing that happened last time when there was a when that ship appeared with the reality TV crew. Same alarm starts going off.
Oh, great.
Anybody?
Oh no.
Alerted
We don't have enough. I don't think we have enough beds for another reality TV show crew. Oh god.
I feel like
Not to mention not enough sandwiches. I'm like rolling up those little costumes.
I can make burgers. I get out of the chair and I just start grilling.
I feel like it's a lot easier to catch when this stuff is happening because even if the crew isn't paying much attention, like the reality TV crew is, so they're like rushing cameras.
They're
to, like,
catching everything. Yeah.
Exactly. So you're very alerted by that. Does anybody want to go and like go to the docking port to like see who this is? Who's like
No.
docking with your ship again? Because you're completely not expecting this, especially given you just left what is it called? The waiting. What's the waiting area called? I forget.
I have no idea.
You don't
I think
talk
it's called
about
the waiting room.
the waiting room. Yeah, the waiting room. The inner space waiting room. I guess Greg is too busy grilling to see who this is. What's Trim? How about Trim? What's Trim up to?
Oh, Trem is already on his 3 different screens trying to figure out what's going on where. He's like, was this a scheduled PR thing that I didn't know about?
Maybe it
like
is.
The last camera thing I didn't know about?
Oh, hold on. We're cutting to the confessional because you're going to tell the confessional booth about the last scheduled PR thing you didn't know about. Nope, wrong person. There it is. Go ahead.
Yes, well, again, it's just a little bit of a shock to all of us when, well, you being here wasn't exactly put on the itinerary. I like to know things.
Cool. That was good. I like that confessional. All right, jumping back. There's no good way for you all as a cast to know when we cut in and out of the confessional because there's a delay between us and Twitch, so I just have to verbalize it.
That's fine.
All right. So is Trim rushing to see who this is, or just screening it up, basically?
He's screening it up.
Okay. What's Jody up to?
Jody was making sandwiches, and then the alarm went off. So he's like frantically now going through the cupboards and trying to find more food. He expects that a lot more people are coming, and probably coming up short. You want me to test my luck? What do I find?
Oh, sure. We have dice in this game. What is your luck?
Exactly. Well, wouldn't you know it? It is about to be on my screen if I can figure out how to get a PDF to open. Wouldn't you know it, a 7 is exactly what I rolled. Okay, yeah, so I found something.
Wait, so you have a 7 and you rolled a 7, is that right?
Yep.
You found... Oh, God. Okay, I'll throw this one to the chat. Chat, tell us what it is that Jody found, and we'll cut to our guest player here, Chris, Chris, let's see. I'm going to put this in quotes. You arrive, and we'll cover why that's in quotes. The sort of door slides open, and you see an empty hallway of the ship, the Anything Ghosts, in front of you. And so you start like click-clacking kind of out of the ship, and there's nobody there. Now you might imagine that you could find the bridge. Maybe there'd be someone there, or you could try to go just about anywhere you want. But there's no one here greeting you upon your arrival.
Yes, definitely head to the main command area. Maybe just push an emergency button or something to get their attention. If not, have someone fire a gun off. That usually brings people.
Do you want to fire a gun off from where you are right now, or do you want to head to the bridge first?
Bridge first.
Okay.
Gun second.
Okay. All right. So the chat says that Jody found a sunset in a small bottle.
Nice.
Oh, but another suggestion is a tribble.
No, that's just going to be a problem.
I got to let our guest decide. Chris, is it a sunset in a bottle, or is it a tribble?
That's a triple. This is definitely going to be more annoying for the...
We'll call them triddles so we can avoid any possible infringement of anything.
Yeah.
So you found a triddle. That's what you found. That's what Jody found.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend some time wrestling that, and you might have to roll up some attack stats.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta remember how to run the game. That's the problem.
Don't worry, I'll be here to remind you that dice are on the table.
Dice are a thing.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is that I'll just confess to
Everybody has a knife.
There you go. I'll just confess to everybody that last time I had all the, in addition to all my notes, I had like all the game books up on the screen, and this time showing you priorities. Yeah, I forgot to open. So we never attacked or anything last time. That'll be a new thing this week if we have to attack a triddle.
Oh yeah, I'll be doing that soon. Don't you worry.
Okay. All right. As you all are kind of like doing each your own thing there in the hashtag CBS Viacom copyright claim. As you guys are like kind of all doing your own thing on the bridge, someone enters the bridge area of the ship, and this looks like a kind of like an android like robot body from like midsection down, where there's like robot legs moving a like platform. And then on the top of the platform, there is a holographic projection. It's a holographic projection of someone that some of you probably recognize instantly. Maybe not Greg, we can cover that. But definitely Jody and definitely Trim. And that is royalty among you, the king of milk himself, Lucky, the Milk King. What do we see, like, in the holographic projection? What does Lucky look like?
I'm assuming a suit with like almost like a military flair to it, but it's kind of like just like a little bit of it, or maybe like Fidel Castro knockoff look amongst it, and definitely fine mustache, nice and long and drooping down. And
is he like humanoid, or is he like some other?
Oh yeah, no, definitely human. Just
Oh, okay.
just a straight normal ass human.
I didn't see that coming, honestly.
Oh yeah, no. He's totally embraced the milk lifestyle though.
Milk life, dude. I tried to get that tattoo
Hashtag milk
removed,
life.
but
Oh no,
the ink is too thick.
his the new Planet Milk branding has got milk, and
Yeah.
he's trying to push
That's
that amongst
genius.
the. I know, right?
Man, who thought up that?
I don't know. Someone got paid a lot of money for the 2 words. Anyway, so yeah, no, he is. At least the hologram is ruggedly handsome.
I was gonna ask.
You don't know. Maybe we'll never know what he really looks like. But he's definitely pulling off, like, at least going for the douche, in his mind, aristocratic air, kind of coming off as a douche, probably. But he doesn't know that.
I like that you left it open. I love the possibility that that's not at all what the King of Milk looks like, and this holographic projection is an illusion version. Like in this universe, you can like buy skins for how you
Oh, yeah.
appear when you know.
Yeah, they're NFTs.
Yeah. Yes. So what we're actually seeing is one of Lucky's NFTs.
They're new flesh tokens.
Oh yeah, no, he was right before this. He's just sitting there looking at a screen. He's like, "Oh, which one do I want to be today?"
Yeah.
Sick and tired of being the hot chick. I'll do hey, you know what? Let me do the military guy this time.
How could you ever be sick and tired of that? Military guy is a
Right.
good poll for this particular tone, though.
Oh yeah. He's trying to set a tone. That's why he's here.
Yeah.
Just let me know if you want to stab a Triddle at some point, because I am.
I do.
I'm
yeah.
prepared.
So the way I would love for this to look is, as he's coming in and doing this very serious scene, you see the see-through window of the kitchen in the background with like the shape of Jody just frantically struggling, and things are like flying across the walls and banging, and everyone's totally ignoring it except for the camera crew, which is occasionally like zooming in and getting, like
Just, like, right
non-blurry
over the
shots of,
shoulder.
like, blood, like like random shit. So yeah, you let me know how you want to handle that.
Yeah, well, let's roll to see if you can hit a thing. And so I think it's opposed.
Well, you always hit, I think.
Oh, I thought it was an
Yeah, so-
opposed roll.
It is an opposed roll, so it's
okay.
about we're both attacking each other,
Oh,
and so whoever rolls the highest is going to be the one who hits. It doesn't really matter whose turn it is.
okay.
Ben, in Discord, I shared a document with you which has all the Troika basics in it.
Oh, I have the rules in front of me now. They are up on my screen at this point.
Okay.
Although, depending on what that document is, it might be a handy cheat sheet for me than shuffling through book pages.
No, this is a
handy.
cheat. This is a cheat sheet, an Excel spreadsheet.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and roll
so-
my 2d6.
Yeah, so I'm using my fist fighting. So I don't know if you have a fist fighting skill.
For the Triddles.
This Triddle
Yeah.
does not have a fist fighting skill.
All right, let's see.
Does it
See
have?
what happens.
I did
Assault
roll
body
really well, though.
Oh, as well as this? Hello, 2 natural ones. I lost.
Actually, I think that's a success in Troika.
Not when you're trying to roll verses.
Yeah, normally that would be very good, but this time it's probably very bad.
This is very, very bad.
I rolled an 11 naturally on the 6s, so that's not good for you, I don't think. All right,
Yeah,
so
you're good. Yeah, you're really good.
So
The
wait,
Triddles try to choke him to death with their soft bodies over his face.
Yeah, what do you want? What do you want to roll a d6 and tell me what kind of damage you got?
Yeah, sure.
Smothering damage.
Yeah.
I did roll a natural 6 on this d6.
Perfect. So
Oh my
if we're
God.
going by knife rules, which is what I was
Guys.
using,
And the knife,
that was
the teeth of this turtle are a lot like a series of knives.
a
you
lot
could
like
say.
knives. Yeah. So that's 8 damage that I just.
Out of like what possible?
You're seeing oil and blood just like spit everywhere, and I think I lose a bit of my arm, like some tubing comes out.
no. And there's just like the camera is just now focused on the kitchen because there's like a screeching turtle that's making horrible sounds like
It's muffled
like-
enough that like the people who are here to do business aren't, interrupted.
Oh, sure, of
But,
course.
but definitely the camera crew is picking it up.
Well, this is what. Yeah, so we might as well keep going with the king among us. This is basically the chaos that's happening. It basically you see that happening in the kitchen. You see there are probably still a number of other, like the bridge of the ship is a amphitheater with a bunch of amphitheater seating facing towards the screen. Right in front of the screen there's a large easy chair that looks like it has a permanent indentation of someone's big fat ass on it. That person, however, is currently grilling burgers with
It just like it pans from the chaos in the kitchen
Yeah.
to just Greg grilling one single perfect burger in like complete silence.
Is it SpongeBob style where you're like tucking in the pickles with
Yeah,
the cheese?
yeah, exactly.
and then Trim is the PR manager for BTS and is just like furiously sending out emails. And you now know who arrived, by the way, because the King of Space,
Yeah.
the King of Milk is here. Not the King of Space. That's someone
Not
else.
yet.
We'll meet
Not
that
yet.
person a different time.
Could also just be King of Milk. You don't know.
Who do we see? Because I imagine that Lucky didn't come alone. Even though Lucky didn't come at all because Lucky only sent a hologram, I'm assuming that there's still a
Oh.
retina of like a retainers.
Actually, he has one elderly butler behind him.
Chives.
His name is Chives, right?
Oh no! It's Julian.
Julian, the
that's
elderly
good.
butler.
Yes.
Chives would be a better butler name.
I don't know. I feel like we should add that somewhere.
Okay. Does Trim now react that some royalty has arrived? Talk about a PR situation.
Well, I mean, yes.
okay.
He is full on sprinting down the hall. Like, he turns a corner and like you can see his feet like going out from under him, very like Scooby-Doo-esque. Because he's like, "Ooh, royalty! I can chase some clout here."
This is the first person that's actually coming to address you, and you see.
Yeah. And it literally just like hands kind of just resting behind, like almost at a parade rest, just kind of like just standing there, staring at the nonsense around him. He's like, "Ugh, why me?" Then doing like deep breathing techniques to control his anger, and then he just looks around. All right, which one of you want to talk to me first?
I would be honored, Your Majesty.
Like your burger.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not actually.
How do you want it cooked? I can do it any way you want.
He looks over at his butler Julian. He just like, he's a medium man.
Hold on,
Got
wait.
it.
Let's do a confessional booth with just the King, with Lucky the Milk King,
Yeah.
and Riley apparently in the corner. What is Lucky's reaction to that? I want to have a good reaction shot from Lucky.
Oh, for the burger thing.
Sure, or any of this so far.
Oh, what? Wait, am I being filmed right now?
Yeah.
Oh, well, first, also, come to Planet Milk. We do not have as many crimes as reported normally by the police. Also, we have a new casino where we most certainly do have gladiatorial games to the death. Also, if you are committing a crime, you will become a gladiator there. So, as we are now saying, the new branding, got milk? Come to Planet Milk. I'm the king there. Lucky.
Okay, we're back at a confessional booth. Trim,
What the hell was that?
I didn't realize I was in the corner.
you were in the corner, yeah.
Oh, man.
Everything's a bit on this, so just consider that a bit. Joe, that's for that particular confessional booth. Every time Lucky's in the confessional booth, for some reason Jody's accidentally behind the camera.
I'm running sound.
Yeah, you're running sound. Exactly.
Just sitting there, like, bleeding from tribble attacks.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Trim was interrupted by the burger offer.
Get Julian medium well. I'm not physically here. Yes, over exuberant person.
Yes, Trimmer it is. Social media manager for BTS.
Ah, excellent. Someone in power. Good. Would you say you're, like, in charge of BTS or one of the people in charge of BTS?
I'm in charge of this entire social media platform.
Oh, excellent. So you're culpable. Yes, for BTS.
I, out of character, don't know the meaning of the word culpable.
Oh.
Let's keep rolling. No, and
First don't
neither
react
do
that
you.
way.
Neither do you
Just
in
react that
character.
way.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, I'm very culpable.
Oh no!
At which point, the hologram just kind of tries to place his hand. He's like, excellent. This is perfect. So I'm glad I've met you. Now, have you heard of the rule of three? It's a kind of a thing I like to do on Planet Milk. So when things happen, it's like it's got to be with three people. You know, whatever it might be. Rewards, punishments, debts, you know, little things like that. Or for shows, money, payment, all these wonderful things. Hey, Burger Man.
Shows up literally next to you with 3
Don't.
burgers.
I'm not
I have
physically
3
here.
burgers on a tray. No, it's
Oh.
not a tray. It's a paper plate. And I'm like, I hold it out to you.
I see you do the rule of three as well. Would you say you are an important part of BTS?
Maybe not, maybe not me, but I think that my sons really are. Have you met my sons?
You know what? I might have. So you're
Yeah.
saying your progeny is important to BTS and say, do you know
Well-
what culpable means?
My progeny is important to me.
Oh, they are?
most-
Oh, that's excellent. I'm so glad to hear that.
Would you like to try one of the burgers? I made it special.
Oh, yeah, no, Julian, eat one of the burgers.
I like pick up a burger and I try to put it in his mouth.
Into my mouth.
Yeah.
At which point it just kind of like phases in and I keep talking. But
I keep
Yeah.
doing it.
Julian's
Yeah, no.
moves Julian's mouth over to the hologram to try to catch the burger, like, obediently eating it. What kind
Ever
of?
obedient Julian.
yeah, Julian, eat the burger. At which point he just this old butler grabs your wrist in an extremely strong grip and just pulls it out of your hand and just starts eating the burger while just not breaking eye contact, not blinking. Anyway, so
Break
yeah.
eye contact, nor do I blink.
So
Don't test
your
me, Sonny.
children, your children are important to you. That's excellent. I'm so glad to hear that, and they're an important part of BTS.
I think
Well,
we,
they're the best part of BTS.
I feel like we
They
have to have an
are.
opposed blinking roll for that blinking.
For the character that I just randomly created.
I'll roll for Julian.
Yeah.
It's fine. I think we.
And then you can do a staring contest skill if you win this.
Yeah. Oh, can I just use my
that's perfect.
bullshitting skill that I created for my character?
What am I rolling? It's
so, you,
2d6?
so you don't have whatever your skill roll is, right? Because you don't have an advanced skill.
Yours would be a regular skill,
Yeah.
and then if you win, you could add staring contest or something like that to your sheet at a 1.
Okay, so it.
So
So,
roll
okay.
2d6.
Yes.
The only 6s you need is 2.
Okay, that's a 10.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
What's your skill?
5. Is that?
No, that's
that bad?
bad. What happens in that case?
Oh wait,
actually-
it's a roll versus.
Oh, that's right. It is. So I guess that's the one where I'm not clear. Like I understand how it works when you attack, but if you're just doing a roll versus for a skill, do you add it?
Yeah, so if you're doing a roll
It's
versus,
plus, right?
you add it. So you rolled an 11 on the die,
I got a 10 on the die and my skill is 5, so
so 15 total.
So do the same thing, Chris. Basically, and you can just treat Julian as part of you. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll 2d6
That's
and
how
add.
Julian says it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead
consider
and,
myself part of milk.
Yes, sir. Sir, I've gotten to 16 total, sir.
you're to 15, right?
Yeah.
Lucky the Milk
Okay.
King / Julian can add a staring contest skill.
I got the burger juice in my eyes.
Onion.
Slicing all the
Crab.
The
onions.
onions, yeah.
Perhaps you've had too many onions, sir.
I think you're right. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Would you like another burger?
No, these are trash.
Oh no! It's
I don't like your tone.
insult to injury.
Well, forgive my butler. You know, he's just, he has a certain quality that he expects. Anyway, so good. You're also culpable and your kids are culpable. I'm so glad to hear this.
Word means.
Excellent.
Trem is
so-
finally looking up what the word culpable means.
Don't tell anyone yet.
Is that new kid slang?
I guess we
Is
should.
that what the kids are saying nowadays?
It's old world slang, meaning
Old world
you
slang.
owe stuff. Which, by the way,
Oh.
you see, the king reaches into a pocket, pulls out a piece of paper, looks at it. Is someone named G.O.D.? Grody?
Perfect.
Is there a...
Let me see one more time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's much better. That's an 11 on the die plus whatever my fist fighting is.
All right.
So I think I come out with a dead dead Triddle.
Well, what is your fist fighting?
6, so that'd be a 17
Oh
total.
yeah. Yep. All right. So you walk out with a dead Triddle, which looks. What do we think a dead Triddle looks like? Is it fuzzy and furry and cute and
No, it's probably scaly.
scaly?
Yeah. It's everything it normally is, but scaly instead.
Okay. So
Or like
huh.
or like a naked mole rat. It's just skin.
Oh, God.
All skin.
The Triddle's so much worse.
And there's just like blood all over this like robotic. What does Jody look like otherwise but covered in blood?
Oh yeah, so the back of his head has kind of the compartment has fallen off, so you see all the wires that make up most of his brain, and you see the one arm has been completely disconnected and is somewhere in the kitchen, and he's holding it up with the other arm, and it's kind of like sparking at the elbow, like, and he's got scratches all over his face.
Oh, wait, this matches, I think, the physical description. Are you G.O.D.?
Jody, yeah, that's me.
Ah, excellent. Okay.
Can I
Walk
say
this
that
over to the
Trem is
grill
like
and just
trying
slam
to
it on there.
sneak away?
Oh, Greg has fully left. Greg has
Yeah.
walked away back to the grill and is now glaring at the king and Julian while he like angrily grills a burger in the
Yeah.
corner.
I slammed that thing right onto the grill and then walked back over to talk to you, like putting the arm back on and wiping my hands. So, how can I help you, sir?
Oh, great. And then King doesn't even look behind him, just points his finger right at Trim. He's like, you, don't leave yet. You're culpable.
I'm afraid there was a misunderstanding.
Nope. I've actually got recording documents. This thing has both video and audio recording going at all times. And under milk law, which weirdly enough I wrote, that means you're now part of it. Specifically you three, and actually that one and his extended family apparently are now a part of this, which is fine because that's cool. Under milk law, you are now officially indebted the entirety of BTS's debt toward the planet of milk. Specifically, you, Jody, have racked up. I had to get a entirely different AI to keep track of the debt you have. It's impressive. Like I don't make house calls. I don't do this normally. Like I don't even send holograms. Usually, I send a guy with like a pipe or something, and he breaks your legs and tells you how much you owe. You, in fact, owe so much money that I had to come in person.
Yeah, I mean, I know the drill here. What do you want? I mean, I've got a couple of body parts left. You could take another organ and I could get a move on, right? That's how this usually works.
Oh, sweet Jody. Sweet Jody. Yeah, no, you didn't look at the interest rates when you signed up for the maximum milk card over on Planet Milk when you started going for those extra bonus points at the casino, I guess, because... yeah, that is these are doozies. Yeah, so needless to say, the amount of money you owe, I think I could technically own the ship, the people inside the ship, and like their clones, and like if there's a multiverse, I have also rights on a couple versions of you guys and ships there. It's real bad. Yeah.
Actually, the idea of a multiverse is very offensive to my people.
Okay, don't care. Oh, by the way,
Astrum is like flashing in and out of reality.
Also, am I still talking to the same you right now? I got a couple.
There's only the one of us.
Sure, there are.
The Triddle, by the way, is like starting to like slowly try to move off the grill.
We'll make it
the
far.
grill just for a moment, because I want to sneak up behind.
Makes it taste better.
Yeah, I've snuck up behind Trim, and I just like whisper in his ear, and I'm like, "Am I a part of this? Do I need to be here?"
Oh, definitely.
Well, considering you are the closest thing to a father figure any of us have, yes.
Oh, I'll take it from here, Sonny. Okay, and then I reach into my apron pocket and I pull out a pair of glasses and I put them on and I say, "Hello, my name is Greg Comets, maritime lawyer. How can I help you today?"
Oh, Mr. Comets, good. Oh, you're also a maritime lawyer. Do you have a data pad on you? Or would you care for the, I believe it's 50,000 books of milk law you're going to have to learn to understand what's going on?
Don't even worry about it. As I said, I'm a maritime lawyer, and I've leaned into other things as well. So I can get this going. Do I need a pen and paper, or
you can just forward it to my stream.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. The ship I had actually mostly just contains a paper copy of everything that's also, and then he pushes a button off screen, and you just realize there's like terabytes of information being downloaded on the ship's computer.
As well as like little androids carrying stacks of paper versions, because there's also like paper editions of everything, and they're just rolling in like little spiders carrying stacks of paper onto the ship.
Is this what Slim V calls a virus?
I have no idea what Slim V is.
Slim V is my son. He's my beautiful son. He's my oldest son.
Okay. Where's he located?
Oh, he has so many friends. He's just around the ship.
He's on the ship.
He plays percussion. He's really good at it. I don't know if you've heard him play the triangle, but it's truly a magical experience. My other son.
I have a question, real quick.
His name is Colin. What?
Can you play the triangle with one hand?
No.
Well, I think I don't play the that's my beautiful son who does it. But from what I can, I think that he could do anything. But from what I've seen,
no hands. No hands.
He currently plays it with one hand holding the triangle and the other one holding the little stick.
So definitely a two-hand instrument. That'd be a real shame if he lost his hands. We would just
would be a real shame. I would cry.
keep naming your sons, please, and their locations. If
Okay,
you know.
so my second son, his name is Colin. We call him Shades though because he's very, very what the kids are calling hip. He's wearing sunglasses. He plays the bass guitar. Very talented. Oh, my boys they're so talented. And then my youngest boy, Staven. Staven doesn't work on the ship, but Staven is actually over at Marsbird. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, I have
and
friends
he
in
does
Marsbird.
figure skating.
Oh, yeah, you need both your legs for figure skating, don't they?
You know what you do? But again, my sons are amazing. Even if they didn't have legs, I know that they would persevere.
Oh, I'm sure they would. Maybe not without their heads, though. Okay,
This
anyway.
conversation is interrupted as a ghostly form floats into the bridge of the ship and just says, in a pretty despondent, although recently kind of titillated sort of way, says we are being hailed by another ship, and they insist on being put on the view screen if anyone cares to. I'm going to put it on the view screen and perhaps we
I'll
can.
take it.
So
I'll take it.
Perfect, Mr. Comets. I will do that.
Hello? Are they on yet? Hello?
I guess fuck
Hello?
me then. Just fucking monarch here, Jesus.
The screen at first you see the exterior of the ship. You have your view screen out into space, and you see a ship approaching you. You do see, by the way, everyone, the billboards we mentioned before. The one that's the workplace accident type sign with the last explosion on it, and the one advertising the Big Time Space concert, and then you see coming towards you all a really strange ship that kind of looks like it looks like a giant, round, fleshy, organic cockpit in the center of these double X giant humming and banging engines, huge mess of engines around this fleshy organic cockpit, and then it cuts to the bridge of that ship, and there's just a chorus of engine sounds going in this horrific din of noise. Like a war of gunfire and humming sliding metal. And the fleshy interior of this cockpit is plush, organic, and strangely inviting. And right in the middle of the cockpit on the view screen is a talking fungus, a smooth cylindrical shaft supported by a rolling, undulating mass of skin-covered spherical muscles. Sorry, this is hard to read. The fungus itself speaks from an orifice located at the top of its bell-shaped head that appears to not have any other remarkable features, and can only be explained as drool slightly drips from its mouth with every other word.
I hate you.
What on the fucking planet milk is that?
My name will be General Apex of the Edgimon Space Fleet. How will your journey be, friends?
Hello?
Horrifying.
Hello, this is Greg Comet,
Yeah.
former maritime lawyer, proud father of 3 beautiful boys.
Do you have missiles on board?
How
Do
we-
I? I haven't seen the button. Is there a button that's labeled? They're all different colors.
There
and
are
they're just
lots of
blinking
buttons.
away, and
There are
it's-
lots of buttons now that Greg has never technical difficulties. Please stand by. That Greg has never noticed before. Just so many buttons.
Okay. Are they labeled?
They are not. You could, however, test your luck and see.
I would like to test my luck and just press one at random.
Oh my god! All right, go ahead and. What's your luck skill currently at?
11.
I can't wait for explosive decompression button to be hit.
Oh my god! Go ahead and roll.
Not one.
7.
Okay. Don't forget to reduce your luck by 1.
That's right. Okay.
What button do you hit? You hit a button that is not missiles, but instead is just confetti that launches out of the front of the how did I forget the name of your ship? The Everything Ghosts, and just like blasts out. You're muted, Riley. Blasts out at the other ship, and the strange fungus undulating mask of skin starts to kind of shake and bubble again, and says, "Oh, thank you. In my world of Edgimon, that is the greatest honor one ship can bestow upon another."
Of course, it is the gross.
Well, I don't know if you should be saying that. I always teach my sons to be polite.
I already screwed up because his species only speaks in future tense, and I already messed it up. It's very hard to do if you're not concentrating. Let me try that again. That greeting will be my people's the greatest honor among my peoples.
My head hurts.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will be thanked. How will your journey be, friends?
Our journey will be very good. We will be very thankful.
Will you be needing escorted to the planet for what will be the greatest concert in the history of our planet?
You've heard of my sons.
We will be needing an escort. I'm like, I don't even have to roll my etiquette skill for this. I actually enjoy talking like this.
I will be General Apex. Who will you be?
I will be Trim Raduz. This will be Greg Comets.
I think I want to be, remembered as a father, a lover of my sons. I think I want to be,
Phrasing.
I love my sons. I love them.
Will you be loving your sons?
I love them. I will be loving my sons, and I do love my sons, and honestly, I have loved my sons, and that's
Why did I give them so much money?
Will you be loving your sons all the way to Capstone?
Will be loving my sons forever, and even when my old man body dies and they just chuck me out of the ship like I told them to, then I will turn into stardust, and I will still love my son.
Will you be loving them to Climax?
Actually,
Is that
I
a
have
location?
proprietary
Because I
right to
don't know
body.
where that is.
Climax will be a suburb of Capstone.
Then definitely yes. But I love my sons very much.
I have to scroll back in the chat to find... There it is. Will you be loving them to Frankie's in Hollywood?
Again, no matter what you say, the answer is going to be yes, because I love my boys. I'm a huge fan of my boys.
By the way, if
You
anybody...
got a good singing voice up there, Greg.
What?
You got a good singing voice up there, G-Spot.
Thank you.
Like
I've been working on it. Like, my boys are into music, and I just, sometimes I go around and I sing a little ditty to myself. So, we're just trying some stuff out. You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Know. I'll wire up the booth and we can get you in there for some vocals.
Oh, I'd really enjoy that.
Will you be singing for us?
I can, yeah.
No. BTS will be singing for you.
But does he have an opener? Because now I'm kind of like getting into this whole thing.
He does have an opener. He will be having an opener.
Yeah.
Greg,
So-
you will be shutting up now.
His opener is the sickest
Please.
shits.
What is it?
The sickest shits.
There you go.
I willingly came here.
I was gonna say, if anyone wants to interrupt the conversation to do or say anything, feel free. Otherwise, General Apex is just gonna continue.
Just
We
sit
will
down in my
see you
chair.
at the concert, General Apex. We will appreciate this conversation.
I will not be attending the concert as I am continuing to evacuate some of our citizens who will not be blown up when our beloved planet finally will be exploding.
Oh no.
We will miss you there.
Someone caught the present tense. Darn it. It might have been me, I'm not sure. Alright, the screen goes blank. He's gone.
Oh, thank
He
God.
seemed really nice. Do you think you'd want to get a beer later just so we could talk? You know,
I think you want to get a beer now or something like that.
Well, we have work to do, you know.
No, I
Have
mean
I-
for
have I
later.
told any of you
Not for now,
how-
for later. But now.
Have I told any of you how terrible the social media streams are in this section of space? This entire planet, they do not have a single in your memories section. All of their
Wow.
apps are their only day of post. They disappear the day after.
Why?
I don't know. It just drives me insane, though. It's like, how am I supposed to find out about someone? It completely messes with the algorithm.
I don't know if you've ever asked someone about their favorite color or hobby or animal or favorite Spice Girl, but
Why would you do that when you can find it all by analyzing their stream?
it's a
Human
good question.
contact.
Says
I'm
the
I
hologram.
don't really know how to work the internet, so
Sidle up to the king of milk over here. So, if I'm to understand correctly, the three of us, we're all culpable, correct?
Oh yes, culpable
Right.
under milk law for. Let's just say.
According to this paragraph I'm finding here in Milk Law, subsection 32/spoiled,
Continue.
I can pass off my culpability back to the original holder of the debt.
Hold on, I'm gonna let you roll for that. It seems like a good way to test your luck. Let's see what the outcome of this is.
anyway, does this game allow for like assists? Or
I honestly
like,
I don't know.
don't
You
think
can
so.
do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want. Why don't you also test your luck and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I'm saying, so that means that they would be taking on a portion of my debt, correct?
Oh,
And we'd share it equally?
No. The weird thing is BTS has gotten its own debt, including what you have. So I just kind of, for ease of consumption, lumped it all together. Yeah. No, it's. I don't know how we kept giving you loans, to be quite honest.
Well, the music is really good. Is
I'm
there anything
gonna
we
put
can
this
do?
out there. I am your lawyer.
Oh,
So-
that would make sense why we kept allowing it.
Because I'm really good.
Yeah, no, we have a clause in our law.
That's why they call him G-Spot. He is
that
really
like
good.
that. No, we like to exploit people. It's kind of like the primary thing we do on Planet Middle. Could we just take suckers for all their money?
So, is there something we could do to make this all kind of go away?
Yes.
Pay it.
Well, I mean, there's always another
Or,
option, right?
or, as it says in subsection spoiled here, insofar as exploiting a sucker,
Yes.
one is able to take their debt and pass it on to another sucker.
You see, now under the exploitation
I also,
law,
I also rolled a 4 on my testing my luck.
I got
so what do I roll against that?
Nothing.
Same.
No, nothing. So
Nothing.
this is how I imagine this plays out. They have found some loophole.
I have to find some other suckers.
I love
buy
it.
in.
Who has even more money than you, though? That's the
Yeah.
caveat.
Oh, and I know just who.
But the good news is you can always get more debt from Milk after you pass on your debt to somebody else. Have I told you about
Right.
our gold? our golden milk rewards card.
We do need
No, you
some new
haven't, actually.
cables.
Can
Those
I-
XLR cables are always cutting
wanna
out
walk
in
and
the middle
talk
of the
about it?
show.
Oh yes. Also, we got platinum XLR cables for
I'll
enhanced.
take
Could
3.
use a new LED wall. I hear
Yeah.
they're doing LED floors nowadays.
3 of them. I want 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did that about 30,000 years ago. We have holograms now. You know that, right? I am actually a physical hologram. This is not.
And a very nice physical hologram it is, I must say.
I like you because you're a kiss ass, but it's not going to get you out of that yet.
If you want, I can even upgrade the one you currently have.
Unnecessary. This is literally the lowest, cheapest model I could find to shoot off to you guys. I am only here because my therapist says instead of taking out my anger in the normal way, which is kidnapping you and putting you in pit fights in my gladiatorial arena to the death, I instead
You don't
address
wanna be
you
at
with
those
words.
fights. I used to be a regular.
I very much like your therapist. They sound like a very, very wise decision on your part to have hired.
Hey, well, I've gone through a few of them, so this one's lived the longest at 3 days. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, they are so lucky to have continued their service under you.
Oh, you're just, my ass isn't anywhere near you, but it is like damp now from the kissing. I appreciate you and your skills, apparently. Let me know if BTS ever fires you, or if the ship enters a different universe and you're left behind, because you're definitely here. Anywho,
I'm sorry to interrupt you all, but should I be moving the ship to the planet that looks like it could possibly pop at any moment?
Yes, we have a
Yes.
schedule to keep.
I like everybody on crew, like a dozen people all say like peanuts. Like you know what to do. This happens all the time.
He's gone.
Yeah, that's the recurring show like catchphrase. Peanuts.
I love that.
Everybody's like,
hands on hips, head cocked.
yeah.
That's great. Your ship starts
Buy
moving.
platinum cards.
What did you say?
I'm gonna buy 5 platinum cards.
Oh, excellent. Is this one for every one of your sons? Or is
No,
it
well,
2 for
there's-
every one of your sons?
So there's one for me, because I always say the G-spot deserves a little something, something in his life.
Mhm.
And then
Oh, yeah.
3 of them are for my sons, my 3 beautiful boys, and then I just thought I'd get just one more for the wife. She's
Oh, you're married?
Oh yeah.
Is she
yeah.
here?
No, she's not really here right now. We're on. So it's a separation, but we're gonna get back together
Oh, yeah.
pretty
no.
soon.
Trim is
classic.
fully going through all of his socials right now because he was fully convinced the wife was dead. He fully thought this man was a widow.
Oh,
No, it feels like that sometimes, but I know that she still loves me, and we just need some time apart. I thought G-Spot deserved an adventure. She thought that staying home and maybe like going out to girls' night and doing church in the morning was something that she wanted to do.
Oh no, we lost Riley.
Oh no.
Okay.
hold on.
I'm about to try to buy a flight, so you
Something
might be
happened.
losing me too.
Oh.
well, speaking of flights, with the Milk Platinum card, you get 1 free flight to the planet Milk from wherever you're at per card.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Specifically, you got to max it out first.
What is happening on Riley's screen right now?
That's
Some
Jody.
shit I would do.
It's- I'm so
That's Jody for now until I get my camera to work.
right. Sure, of course.
What
Good.
is this? It looks like is that a gay porn?
God.
No, that's a robot. There's wires coming out of the back of the head.
Well, what I was about to say was that the Triddle has now pulled its own body, almost dead body, off of the grill and managed to fall flopping down onto the floor of the bridge, trying desperately, screaming to get away from the flames.
I don't know what happened to my
Those are good
camera. I'm so
flames.
sorry.
It's okay. Hey, we mentioned technical difficulties earlier. It's fine.
Yeah.
If anybody who's not, well, I mean, if you can verbalize what you want to try to do, that's fine. Or otherwise, someone else could try to deal with the turtle, or nobody. I mean, it's up to you all.
I personally think that if he got free, then he deserves to be free.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Trim is still trying to talk about how he can pass his debt on to anyone else.
That's fine. Listen, there's a wonderful legal team that you can actually, you got to physically meet them on Milk to pass on the debt. That's the one catch to that clause you found. It's fun though. I mean, we have casinos. Did I mention there's a gladiatorial
Wait.
for all our criminals?
Wait, I'm fully imagining that Lucky is like, he's like, oh yeah, that one catch that, like, he's typing it up like in a Google Doc.
Oh yeah, you see, his hands are off screen. He is constantly updating.
No, it's not even that. It's, we are fully seeing it be updated.
Yeah. There's just an old printer just shooting out the addendums to the laws as we're doing. It's like, oh yeah, no, that's how it works now. That, by the way, thanks for catching that loophole. Oh, that would have been embarrassing.
In any way I can be of service, sir.
You are such a sycophant, and I love it.
This
Got me this far.
The ship is man. Our audience really desperately wants me to put Riley in the confessional booth when this is happening. They will not stop asking for the confessional booth.
He's got audio you don't need.
Poor Riley. So the ship's getting hailed again.
Oh, hello? I don't press any buttons. I just, hello?
Julian, press
Great
the button.
comments.
Okay.
Hello?
Julian walks up and with his like incredible expertise in this exact class of starship, answers the hail, and once again on the screen you see a fungal creature. This one is much darker. It's like a sort of black fungal creature, same smooth cylindrical shaft supported by the same kind of rolling, undulating, massive skin, covered spherical muscles at its base, same kind of drool coming from its orifice. Its orifice at the top of its bell-shaped head, but a different fungal creature who says, how will your journey be, friends?
Huh?
Oh, Ashton, you cut out.
My name is Greg. Comments.
How will your name be?
I'm hoping it's gonna be pretty good. I think I just made a good purchase with some platinum credit cards, so yeah, pretty good.
My name will be... I don't know how you pronounce this. My name will be Tunuk Pounder. Sheriff Tunuk Pounder.
A beautiful name.
It
Reminds me of my wife.
I will be full of gratitude for that.
Takut Pounder?
Close enough. Hell, Riley's back.
Hey.
Yes, we will be escorting you to the venue.
Thank you for doing that. Okay, a lot of people on the ship right now.
The screen just goes black again.
Bye. What a nice group of people. You seem really kind. I'm excited. Why are we going down there again?
We got a show to do.
Oh,
You're
that's
beautiful
right.
boys.
And you know what? Shows make money.
Am I on the payroll?
Shows make money, and that's how BTS is going to pay off, debts
Right.
to like the Milk King. Just
Yep. Hello, debt collector. Hi.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
How long are you gonna be here?
Yeah, it's kind of like weird now.
Oh no, that's
I'm sorry.
This is great. Go
Am
ahead.
I'm sorry. Am I intruding? Let me apologize.
Yeah.
I can leave.
No,
You want me to leave right now? I can leave.
No,
No,
I
I
just
just-
didn't want you to be, following us around on tour every
I'm not
day
physically-
the rest of
you
our
know-
lives.
I'm not physically here. That's why I'm a hologram, right?
I understand that.
You don't value enough in my time to physically come meet you. I had to send the robot with the hologram thing. You're not that important.
We understand. Your time is so very valuable.
Yes, I'm literally losing money trying to make my money back from you people.
Exactly, and we don't want you to
Yeah,
lose
so
any
you might
more
as
money.
well not even, have to.
Oh no,
Yeah.
definitely going to collect 100%. You know how I became the king of milk, right?
Oh, I
I
don't.
don't think this seems like a
I
long
collected-
story.
The camera crew rushes over. How did you become the king of milk?
Yeah, that's a confessional booth if I've ever heard it.
I've collected every.
Nope, wrong person. There we go. Hold on. Go ahead.
Oh wait,
So, how did you become the king of milk?
I collected every debt owed me with interest.
2% interest or 1% interest? I usually go for 2% myself.
What do you think? What do you think I am, a bank? No. Be lucky for 2%. I'm not. Wait, hold on. This is a whole milk planet, so there's no 2% bullshit here.
It's whole fat only.
I get the whole. I get as much of that as I can. It's practically cream here on this planet.
And do you remember when you were the first time you loaned me that deal?
Oh, it wasn't me personally. I'm a freaking ruler of a planet.
Who was that? I thought they were the king of milk. They said that they were going to be the king.
Oh, it could have been me. I don't know. You know how much drugs I do?
I mean, I
do all of the
I was
drugs.
about 6 years old, and I was stealing copper wire, and we
You've
were
described
putting it in.
half the population of milk. You just described them. The other half
Oh, well,
installed it.
damn. Just thinking maybe you might remember me and find it in your heart to forgive,
Oh yeah, no, I could totally.
Do you want to?
You know.
Oh,
Ooh,
do
you
you
want an
wanna-
extension on your loan?
I think Riley has a role for that. Riley, do you have a role for that?
I guess, I don't know.
No, isn't it? What's the one about?
Bond over shared hardship?
Yes, that's the one.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
I don't know if I share the hardship with him, though, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Turn to Julian. Turn to Julian.
Yeah. How
wait.
did Julian grow up?
You want to bond with Julian real quick?
Yeah, wait, go. Yeah, roll for me, and then we'll
Yeah.
see what the
We'll
result is.
find out if I'm bonding with Julian. or
Exactly.
not. That's the thing. Okay, so my total is 7. Nope, I got a 10.
Well,
That is not a bond.
Can you give us a Julian reaction, Chris?
Sure.
You don't have
let's
to
see.
roll. You don't have to roll. You could just. He doesn't bond.
I failed.
you
Oh
failed.
no. Oh no. You don't see it because it's on the other cheek side. You see one tear roll down Julian's eye.
Oh no.
Nice. Yeah.
You may have bonded with Julian.
I say to the camera, like, man, it's like playing tennis against a wall over here.
Yeah, I'm here to make money, or in this case, reclaim money. By the way, you are a terrible gambler.
Okay,
I've
out
been told that.
of the
I've been
confessional
told that
booth.
before, but it's not me, it's the dice.
Back in the present moment, outside of the confessional booth, the Tiddler has now climbed its way up the leg
burnt
of
and
the
shit.
yes, all burnt and currently on fire and screaming.
Yeah.
Has climbed its way up the leg of the walking hologram projector that is currently allowing Lucky the Milk King to holographically project into the space, and is just like digging in like death rage, like chomps.
Just biting the shit out of
Biting
it.
the shit out of the electronics, which start to like hiss and pop, and Lucky the Milk King starts to like fade in and out of holographic existence, and you realize something is going horribly wrong with the holographic projector.
Oh shit. I guess this is the end of my time here.
Yes.
It's I guess it's been an experience. Julian, it's time for self-termination.
Oh no! What happens?
And then Julian just
got a
falls
bunch of
over
clones.
he just falls over the ground and just starts melting into the deck. It's like,
God.
Oh Jesus!
Wes, you want
I
to
turn on the vacuum in my arm and start.
You want to know the worst part about them? They're all sentient. It's really bad when I do that.
Well, they leave a fucking mess.
Oh, you haven't gotten the smell yet. Enjoy that. Your bridge is gonna stink like sour milk for days.
I spend a lot of my time up here, so
Well, enjoy.
no, it
kinda
already does.
Yeah, we kind of already have that set, and he looks at Judy.
Milk's gone bad. I love that. Oh yeah, I forgot part of my character is that I smell absolutely like dog shit all the time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, you can't smell us, but we all stink.
Oh,
My
that-
people
is that
actually smell incredibly good as he like pulls out cologne.
Yeah.
I don't
You have
need
to
know any of these
oversaturate.
things. I don't have the scent function in this one, and I'll never send one now. Thank you. For
Okay.
the warning.
Well, our king has now flickered out of holographic existence, which means it's the end of our episode.
No!
And that also means our end of episode audience prompt. And so this week, I think our audience prompt is going to be, let's see, we already know the name of the club that the concert's going to be at down there, which is Frankie's in Hollywood. I do want to visit the surface of the planet for this concert. So how about the audience can throw us a unexpected surprise once we arrive at the concert? You can throw that in the chat. While we wait for that audience prompt, let's see. This show is a production of the All Ports Open Network, and this episode was produced by me, Ben Wallis, with additional writing support from Shawn Delp. Thank you, Shawn. The BTS theme song is composed by Doctor Octoroc, and our theme artwork by Joshua Wise. Check out allportsopen.com for all of our great shows, our podcast, actual play streams, horror game playthroughs, and more by visiting that website I just said a second ago, which is allportsopen.com. You can listen to more of Ashton, Connor, and myself in our mass actual play podcast, Delinquent Comics. Edgy and epic young adult superhero actual play podcast that follows a team of misfit heroes forced to work together. Let's find out where you can find our awesome cast members other than that, and get a final closing thought from each of our characters in their confessional booths. But hold on, my mouse is not showing up on my screen. Okay. Ashton, give us a final thought from Greg, and say goodbye to everybody.
Well, this is a kind of interesting turn of events because I don't actually think that I'm legally on the payroll here. I think I just kind of showed up and I'm just hanging out.
How does it feel to be under the weight of crushing debt?
Well, I don't remember taking any. I don't think I've ever been in debt in my life, so I don't think that this is me. I don't think so. Right?
You have debt.
Hello? Hello?
Do you want to give us where everyone can find you out there, Ashton?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at popskull_Mike, or listen to my podcast, which is Friday Night Fights. Night is spelled with a K, so that's Friday Night Fights. So follow us on Twitter at FKFTweets, and we'll drop another episode soon.
Yay! All right, I'm kicking you out of the confessional booth. Oh,
Goodbye.
it's not Riley. It's like I didn't expect that because I can't see you guys. So
It's Riley Prime.
Riley Prime is back. Can Riley Prime give us some final thoughts from Jody, please?
Absolutely.
handle
So
it.
first of all, let me just move this on over here.
Can you sync your lips with? Or sorry, you take lips
I can
with the words?
try. So it's true. I mean, it started, when I was young with copper wires, and sooner than later I was dealing pot, and then, they had that crunch on the streets that, the captain was delivering, and I had to get a piece of that action. I mean, and the clubs, that's where it was all happening. So, you go down to the music, the stank pit, and there's all your customers see, and the best way to get in and out of the clubs without, anyone checking your bags is to be working for them. So soon enough, I got to and dealing up with the wires and with the videos and the lights, and yeah, I mean, I guess that's how it all started.
Awesome. Amazing final thought from Jody. We have learned so much about Jody in such a short period of time. It's amazing. Can you tell us,
Yeah.
Riley, one more time? Give us a plug for your for whatever you want, but
Of course. Yes. Afterthought.games. Please go visit it. We're almost halfway funded. We are basically taking writers and artists from all over the world and giving them the time and money to do whatever they want. They've already been paid, so we're just recouping our expenses. And the whole idea behind it is that it's a 2-in-1 book that you can flip over. You have a game on one side and a setting on the other. Please check it out. That's all I
Awesome.
ask.
Awesome. And we have Connor in the confessional booth. Give us some final trim. Some final I can't talk anymore.
Give us some trim.
Give us some trim.
Gross.
Today was very unexpected. And you see on both of his data screens are up right now. One of them is just a dictionary, and the other is just flights and flight prices to milk. Oh, and he's confiscated a data pad from someone and has a third screen that's just the legal code of milk that he's trying to figure out who he has to meet with.
It's constantly updating as you're looking at it.
You got somebody on payroll to fuck with it now that you know.
Yeah, that little bylaw, that loophole you caught
You're like,
earlier.
quantum.
It's just
That's a good
changing.
idea.
Like you can see, like you know how you're looking at a Google Doc and somebody's editing
Yeah.
it while you're looking at it. That's like literally what you're seeing on your screen.
Oh yeah.
Connor, you want to say
I
goodbye
also-
to? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I also still don't understand what Greg meant earlier about talking to people to get to know them. Why would you talk to them when you can find out if you would want to talk to them first? And then you can just find out everything there is to find out about them. I don't understand that. And hi, I'm Connor. I was going to tell you about watching Delinquent Comics because that's really all I got going as far as live streams and stuff go. But Ben once again steals my thunder on that.
It's not a
No
live
hard
stream.
feelings.
It's a podcast. People can find it wherever podcasts are found. Oh, he turned off. He's gone. Riley's there now. He turned off his camera. All right, well, let's switch. Well, since Connor left, Chris, can you please? Oh, Riley's back.
I'm the sassy one in this relationship.
Chris, can you please tell us, give us one last confessional cam from the Milk King, Lucky, as to how he felt about this entire experience, and then and then say, and then, sorry, the fucking robot's back. Final Milk King thoughts.
Oh. Woosah. Okay, a bunch of jackasses owe me a whole bunch of money. This is good. This is a positive. I need to talk to my therapist because I want to blow up the ship. But I'm not. I'm not going to do it because they owe me a lot of money. Not enough to make me bankrupt or anything, but, a sizable amount that I need to collect. and they are apparently all fucking insane. And what planet were they going to? What was that planet? People ask me, why do you stay on milk? Why are you the king of milk? It's not the greatest planet in the world. And I say, hey, you know what we don't have? Apparently, phallus fungus eye things. Why am I getting interviewed? By the way, what? How am I still here? I thought the hologram thing broke. Did you guys repair that? Why am I here?
See how long you go. I like that that Lucky is alone at home, and this is not a confessional cam at all.
Wait, am I just talking to myself again? I will go for it. I will go for hours not to look embarrassed. I swear to God, I will stay on and I will talk to myself. I stream at the Culture Gamer on
Here we go.
on Twitch because I can't stop hearing my own voice, apparently. And also, you can find me on all the All Ports Open content, literally all of it almost now. Mostly Monday nights with Ashton.
Oh, look, we switched back to everybody. Mr. Chris Szumski, thanks for being our first guest on Big Time Space.
Yeah.
And we will see. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, we'll see if the chat wants me back. Or the king of milk.
I think they do.
And Julian 2.0.
Oh,
They're just going to keep
Julian.
dying.
Julian
Yeah,
too.
It's like the end of the Prestige.
Oh, yeah. Just Julians all the way down.
All right. Thanks everybody in the chat for watching, for giving us our prompts. Oh, our final audience prompt was what the surprise will be once you all get to the show. And we got an idea from the chat, which was 2 teeth are part of the cover charge for the show. So we'll be figuring out how that goes.
Wait, do they have to be your teeth? Or just teeth in general?
Just 2 teeth.
2 teeth are part of the cover charge for the show. All right. So we'll see you all next time with episode 3. A concert will be appearing. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a good night.
Bye.